Costa Rican coffee. Yummy. Coffee grown worldwide can trace its heritage back centuries to the ancient coffee forests on the Ethiopian plateau. It is believed that a goat herder named Khalidi discovered coffee after he noticed that after eating the berries from a certain tree, his goats became so energetic that they did not want to sleep at night. Coffee cultivation and trade began on the Arabian Peninsula. By the 15th century, coffee was being grown in the Yemeni district of Arabia, and by the 16th century it was known in Persia, Egypt, Syria, and Turkey. Missionaries and travelers, traders and colonists continued to carry coffee seeds to new lands, and coffee trees were planted around the world. Plantations were established in magnificent tropical forests on the rugged mountain highlands. Between the time they're planted, picked, and purchased, coffee beans go through a typical series of steps. A coffee bean is actually a seed. Coffee seeds are generally planted in large beds in shaded nurseries. The seedlings will be watered frequently and shaded from bright sunlight until they are hardy enough to be permanently planted. It will take approximately 3 to 4 years for the newly planted coffee trees to bear fruit. The fruit, often called the coffee cherry, turns a bright, deep red when it is ripe and ready to be harvested. The freshly picked cherries are then spread out on huge surfaces to dry in the sun. In order to prevent the cherries from spoiling, they are raked and turned throughout the day, then covered at night or during the rain to prevent them from getting wet. There is also a wet method that removes the pulp from the coffee cherry after harvesting, so the bean is dried with only the parchment skin left on. Grading and sorting is then done by size and weight, and beans are also reviewed for color flaws and other imperfections. The milled beans are often referred to as green coffee and are loaded onto ships in either jute or sisal bags, loaded in shipping containers. Coffee is repeatedly tested for quality and taste. This process is referred to as cupping. Roasting transforms green coffee into the aromatic brown beans that we purchase in our favorite stores or cafes. Most roasting machines maintain a temperature of about 288 degrees Celsius.
Espresso, corto, lungo, macchiato, ristretto, affogato, even the Americano.
The objective of a proper grind is to get the most flavor in a cup of coffee. How coarse or fine the coffee is ground depends on the brewing method. Prepared coffee begins to lose its optimal taste moments after brewing, so only make as much coffee as you'll drink. In a drip coffee system, the contact time with water should be approximately 5 minutes. If you are making your coffee using a French press, the contact time with water should be 2 to 4 minutes. Espresso has an especially brief brew time. The coffee is in contact with the water for only 20 to 30 seconds. Cold brew, on the other hand, should steep overnight, about 12 hours. Starbucks owns a coffee farm, purchased in 2013. The farm is a 240-hectare region in Costa Rica that serves as a global research and development facility. Costa Rica has been producing some of the world's best coffee for more than 100 years. Coffee here earns its name because of its distinct process. These farms usually have a unique element attached that helps their beans stand out.
Espresso, corto, lungo, macchiato, ristretto, affogato, even the Americano.
Thank you.
Pleasure.